way through, gets on his left. Got options to go through as well, but take that through. Just about 5 minutes gone so far in this game. No one able to test the goalkeepers on either end. Stanisic. Stella. Pickle up Stanisic. Back to Stanisic again as that rain's coming down a little bit heavier now here at Jeps Cross. Luckily it's an unofficial turf, won't affect the pitch too much. Saw a couple of pitches around the grounds last night with the second pitch at West Torrens Bacala completely underwater. Great ball through. Stella's gone a little bit wide. He's got Leon Bruno to get around. He's got a couple of options. Chooses to go back to Nasiri. Nasiri to Blazovic. Luka Blazovic. Again, Stanisic. It's not too much happening at the start, Adrian, but what have you taken out of these opening 6 minutes?
Well, United are happy to control the tempo and circulate the ball and just trying to pull apart this Campbelltown block at the moment. Campbelltown are doing a good job of not allowing him to progress, so interesting contrasting styles at the moment from both sides.
Well, Campbelltown missing those two players, as we did mention earlier, key players as well, especially with Alex Mullen out for a couple of weeks. Here we go, an opportunity for Campbelltown City building, and not too much, not too threatening on the end for Hugo Ng.
Able to pitch the ball in midfield high there, Campbelltown, and counter-attack quickly forward, and that was a really good opportunity, so they'll be disappointed that they weren't able to hit the back of the neck there.
First card of the game from Regis Quifalek. Luka Blazovic.
Challenge from Adam Fishineri from behind there, so Blazovic is definitely feeling the effects of that tackle for sure.
Well, sure, with this weather as well. Be a lot of sliding happening a bit later on. And a player as well, Jordan Elsey, coming into the squad. This is his fourth game so far after leaving Adelaide United. Big inclusion for them at the back.
Yeah, fantastic inclusion. And if you just have a look across their back line, a lot of experience there as well, and some very strong players. With Marisic next to him, and also Allright out at right back. And Leanne Bruno's a top young player as well. So a strong back four for Campbelltown.
It's Piscaneri. It's Maricic. His 15th start of the season. Leon Bruno, the only one to play all 19 this year. Only starting 18 of those, including today's. Just couldn't quite get on the end of it. At the end will be a goal kick for Adelaide United. It's opening 9 minutes. A little bit of a slow start for both these two sides.
good for Centofanti and goals there to get some early touches with his feet as well and play the ball confidently out of the back line with his defenders.
It'll be interesting to see if they can do something here as Adelaide United putting a bit of pressure on. Playing it out from the back. Blazovic making some pace forward. Plays it out. Hassan plays it to the Reds, looking to try and make their way through forward. Blazovic again, back to Ng. This rain's really starting to come down now as well. Heavily. Hassan. Great run through on that left side. Can he try and make his way in? He's into the area. Great ball over. Batistella's there lurking, but it's quickly dealt with by Campbelltown City. Blazovic. Malawal Nicola. And again back to Stanisic. That wind as well. Heavily going in favour of Adelaide United towards their goal. As Mark Marino running against the wind and the rain. Can he do something here? Tries to cross it in. Falls back to Leon Bruno. I don't know about you, Adrian, but I'm glad I'm up here in the commentary area, not up down there in the pitch side.
Yeah, we were out here for training this morning and the sun was shining, so bit of a change to conditions, and it'll take both sides a little bit of time to settle into some rhythm in this game, given the conditions.
RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Currently 0-0 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Who will be the first one to score, if any, in today's game? Be very interesting to see if, well, I'm sure young James Karachi would love to score another goal of the week contender, like he did last week. Nice set piece. Delivered him his Coles Jr. voucher before kickoff. And it's Mark Marino. Still onside, but does well to come out to clear it quickly.
It was a dangerous moment there because the United defenders stopped and seemed to think he was in an offside position, but the linesman thought he was on, so well dealt with by the keeper there for United. Murray
to Karachi. Now they played it out wide. Can they try and break through here? It's Bailey O'Neill.
Great battle between those two players there, so really good to see.
Malawal Nicola. Stanisic looks up. In the end, gives it straight to Jordan Elsey. Leon Bruno. Now, playing very well from the back. The Campbelltown City, since his inclusion into the squad, LC Campbelltown City haven't lost a game in their last 3. 2 wins and a draw. Now it's Maury as he fires forward. Straight into Stanisic. Malawal Nicola, sorry. And in the end, just a stray ball. The Centofanti will chase down.
Just that final pass missing from both of these sides at the moment, where they're probably looking a little bit longer in the forward third entries, and those passes aren't quite coming off in these conditions.
And these conditions aren't the greatest, are they? Obviously, everyone has to deal with them today, but Thankfully for the unofficial turf here today, the game could go on. A lot of games around South Australia today that are played on grass pitches have been called off due to drainage issues. And I think the pitch 2 down at West Torrens Bacala last night was completely underwater. You can see Anzac Highway reflecting off it. Everyone braved those conditions last night. And now the fans braving them today as well. Great ball through. Blazovic eagerly trying to clear it of danger. Blazovic again. Karachi. Former LA United youth player as well. Trying to make a name for himself in the Campbelltown City squad. If he keeps scoring goals like he did last week, he's definitely going to be a fan favourite.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Murray did really well there on the left-hand side just to create enough separation to put in a dangerous cross into the box, but no one from Campbelltown really attacked that ball. So hopefully if that delivery continues, they can get some numbers in and around the United goal and put some pressure on.
It's Luka Blazovic. Hassan. Hassan takes on himself from distance. Oh, it just goes over. Well, looked like it was going to try and put something and test Centofanti, but in the end, just sends it out wide. A lot of power behind her though, but in the wrong direction, Adrian.
Yeah, it was worth a shot, definitely, and a strong ball won in midfield by Naziri, and then good to see Blazovic driving forward, and you want your wingers cutting in those one-on-one situations and having a shot like Hassan did, so just needs to grab that, get that shot on target.
Well, 16 minutes gone so far. Still 0-0 between these two sides. Still a few games going on around the grounds as well. Adelaide City are 2-0 up at the moment, but Murray, as he chases the ball down into the area, does well to still maintain possession despite going to the ground. Leon Bruno. Piscaneri. And then finds its way back to Adam Piscaneri. Anthony Piscaneri as well will win the free kick.
Yeah, it was a bit of an unnecessary foul there from Nicola, facing backwards. Or was already playing backwards, so.
And now it's the Reds as they try and push forward. Got options to try and make use of, but in the end, it's gone astray.
Good opportunity for a counter-attacking move there, and just didn't pick the right pass, unfortunately.
Sasa was trying to make himself of use.
Playing more centrally today, he's been used predominantly in wider areas.
Murray. Elsie. Magetto, who was meant to be in goals today, but out with the flu. Only had 2 clean sheets so far this season, both coming against LA Comets, so the only team he can keep a clean sheet against. Earlier in the year, let one through in the 2-1 win over LA United.
That was a shame that Allwright wasn't able to control that ball, because Campbelltown did a really good job of dragging United to one side and then attacking via the opposite pocket.
Murray almost got his head onto the end of that one. for a throw. Leon Bruno doesn't waste time. To Maricic. 15th start of the season. Piscaneri.
You can see Piscaneri there dropping between the centre backs. He's always looking for ways to get on the ball, and you want him on the ball facing forward because he can see and make those passes that can really hurt an opposition side.
Busasa. Nasiri. And then in the end, wasted opportunity.
It was a bit unlucky there. It was a nice move, and they got a bit lucky initially, and the ball fell to Nasiri's feet, and the referees picked him up for handball there, which I think is a bit harsh, but he's the man in charge in the middle, I guess.
Very experienced referee, Regis Quefalek. A great personality as well. Got a good chat with him after a match day. So that rain's just stopped momentarily. The players get a little bit of relief in the moment. All right. Great ball over. Can they do something here? It's Maury. Tries to get on his right. Oh, has to tap it away as far as he could, but in the end, Campbelltown City couldn't quite make much of it. Leon Bruno.
They're a little lucky there, United, because it looked like the defenders just switched off and expected maybe the ball to go out, and Maury didn't give up on it and was able to create another dangerous moment there. So he's causing a few problems out on the left for United, and looks like a main attacking threat for Campbelltown today.
Well, Elsie tried to take that as quick as possible, but Regis Quefalek was making them take it again. And it's Piscaneri. Adam Piscaneri comes into the starting lineup. And it's Busasa. Now they break forward. Adelaide United. Can he do something? He's got Battistella to use as well. Goes for himself. Oh, tests Centofanti and then does well in the end. Frank Busasa, pretty happy with that. Unfortunate not to get it on the scoreline, but
we probably would have liked to have had that shot again, because he's hit that straight at the keeper, and it just opened up beautifully for him, and it was the run by Battistella out wide that created that moment for him to strike.
It's Maury being used a lot on this left side for Campbelltown City. It's another one, Nicola. He gets around him. Just outside the area, Maury sends it very high over into the car park. I think it's hit Don Leon Bruno's van, I believe.
Again, Campbelltown looking to isolate Maury one-on-one against Nicola. Good test for him today, back into the side after a couple of weeks of injury and making his way back through the reserves last week. So be a good test for the young player at right back, and a good battle to watch, as well as the battle on the other side between O'Neill and Melissi.
We'll see. Ballestella gets in the way of it though. Can he try and do something in the end? But Centofanti. Leon Bruno. It's Busasa trying to put pressure on as well from behind. And it'll be an offside for Maury. He scored 2 goals this season. Joshua Maury. Usually loves scoring for fun. Slow start for Campbelltown City this year. A win here today. Give him a chance to try and make finals. Especially with the way things are sitting at the moment on on the live ladder.
Well, really, every game's a final for them in the run home. And if they can win enough matches, I mean, it's in their hands. If they win enough matches, they should finish in the top 6.
Adelaide City currently in the top 4. Equal points with FK Belgrade on 30. Depending on how Croydon goes across the other side of here down at Raiders, they could potentially find themselves in second in a matter of a couple of weeks if results go their way. Adelaide City still got another 45 for them to play today as well, but and a draw even for Campbelltown City here today leaves them on 28 points, which is only or equal points with 6th place. And they're currently sitting 7th. It's so tight heading into these final few rounds. That's what we love. Although by the end of tonight, top spot could be taken out by Metro Stars. Busasa waiting for the ball with the wrong option as Piscaneri got in the way, but it's now the Reds. They're back on. O'Neill. It's Batistella. It's Bailey O'Neill again.
Left back found himself at right wing there, so.
Reds pushing high up. Kasumovic finds Maluel Nicola. Tries to take the shot himself, but.
And although the cross didn't come off, it's good to see Nicola getting forward and just asking a few questions of Maury, make him work defensively, because the more he can make him work defensively, then the less he's got to deal with him at the other end. Good to see both of United's fullbacks in advanced positions and helping with the attack there.
United in front of their home bench.
Lots of puffy jackets out there.
Yes, I was just going to looking at that at the moment. Some of those players on the bench reluctantly taking those jackets off to go and warm up.
Quite sure what's happened out there right now. It's a bit of a stoppage.
Yeah, Regis just having a quick chat to Piscaneri. Matashami as well for the Reds. He's great with his communication as well, Regis, so always explains what's going on to the players. I've got to be careful here now. The Reds, as Campbelltown City were trying to cause a little bit of danger. It's still alive though for Campbelltown. Now Busasa. The Reds find themselves on the counter. It's quickly stopped though from Adam Leon Bruno.
Still that final pass from both teams is just a little bit off.
The clock's nearing to the half-hour stage on the One World Sportal LED. One World LED. I've forgotten what it's called. One World LED and Sportal Scoreboard. That's it. Great sponsor for all your LED, indoor and outdoor LED solutions.
You see O'Neill there just telling his team just to calm down and see if they can get a little bit more control back in this game again, because they started strongly and were dominating possession the first 10 minutes, but Campbelltown have really fought their way back into this next 10-minute period, and they're the ones that have been controlling the ball a little more, and United forced to defend and try and hit on the counter a bit more. Strong challenge by O'Neill and all right there.
Great touch here from Daniel Mullen as well, the coach for Campbelltown City, former Adelaide United player as well. Brought in Jordan Elsey into the squad. It's good to see that injection of a few former A-League players coming into the NPL.
Foul on Naziri, so set piece opportunity for United.
All right, just
wasn't too keen to give him the ball.
Trying to delay it as much as possible.
Bit of experience there.
Croydon and Raiders are currently playing on the other pitch, which I haven't done a game here before where I can see another NPL game happening at the same time. Can't see what's going on, but I can definitely see players running around over there. It's all right. Chases the ball back to Cintafanti. Long clearance from the goalkeeper. Coming into today's squad. And the Reds produce something now with Bailey O'Neill. Busasa. Just really slowing it down, Bailey O'Neill. San's got Busasa. Again, falls to Malawal Nicola from distance. Goes for the shot himself and just out wide. A little bit better this time around. Closer to the target, but just a little to the wrong side of the upright.
It was well hit because it was dipping late there, so just a little bit off target, unfortunately, but really strong inverted run from O'Neill there and causing a few problems when he comes inside. So United just needed to look to the open side here on the right rather than go back in on the left there, but we're still able to manufacture a shot eventually at the end of that play.
It's all right. Marino spots Maury. Battistella does well to get in the way of it with his head. Malawal Nicola. And LA United will get the free kick. Luka Blazovic. Take it quickly. Stanisic. And once again, that rain is starting to come down strong. Don't think it's something we're going to get rid of today. And players will have to be immune to, especially playing a winter sport. You are immune to it. It's Battistella. He's trying to find his way through. He's struggling. Now it's on the other end. Maury. Stanisic does well to get it back for the Reds. Great young player for LA United. Now it's Marino. Trying to find a gap through. Chase down. Oh, Malawal Nicola just having a little collision there with the assistant referee in the end.
Two really important interventions by both of the young centre-backs there for United. Firstly, Stanisic dealing with that difficult long ball from the goalkeeper and Maury on his shoulder, and then Marino picking up the ball on the edge of the box exactly where he wanted it, looking to drive in, and a great last-ditch effort tackle there by Kasumovic to halt his progress.
Busasa gets in the way, finds himself back on it. Zazan, all right with a slide to get it back for Campbelltown City and get it out of the woods.
Marino dropping really deep there to get on the ball, and
it's Regis Quevelec, sorry, he just gone to calm down. Daniel Mullen was having a few words to him. Not sure exactly what it was on about, but
I think Daniel was just asking what the time is.
We'll get back underway. Sorry to interrupt you there, Adrian.
No, that's all right. Just, like I said, Marino dropping very deep and turning the ball over there. So good reaction by Campbelltown to prevent a forward transition.
Now it's Campbelltown with Maury being used a lot on the left side. It's Pitchcanary. Chooses to go back to LC. Now the Reds again getting in the way, making a way through for Battistella, who gets in on it. Can he do something here, Battistella? Oh, and it's Centofanti does very well to put his body on the line and prevent Battistella from trying to get on the scoreline. But it was a great couple of passes there from LA United.
Important challenge by Maricic as well. Because if he didn't get anything on that, I think Battistella was through. And credit to Centofanti too. He's looked very composed in his first 35 minutes, both with the ball in hands and at his feet. So only his second start, did you say, for the season?
Who's that?
Goals?
He's had a few starts so far. Yeah, a few one earlier on in the season as well, coming in for Pagetto as well. So
he's had a solid start to this match.
Now it's Battistella. And the Reds try. Oh, there we go. It's the first goal of the game. LA United get on the score sheet, and what a goal it was as well. It's been a couple of opportunities moving in the last few moments, but in the end, they've made the damage, Adrian.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was an own goal or not sure who that came off of.
Yeah. They'll take it, no matter who came off of.
Yeah, quick early ball, and Battistella's pace on this right-hand side has caused Campbelltown a few problems. So, cut back in, whipped in a dangerous ball, and it definitely hit someone in the box, but I couldn't see from my point whether it was a Campbelltown player or it was flicked on by a United player. So, good luck to the ground announcer announcing that goal.
Yeah, as he's scrambling.
Hassan?
Well, there we go. We believe it's Ali Motashami that got the goal in the end, Adrian. That's what the announcer said in the ground. But
all that matters is it's found its way in the back of the net. And
that's all they care about.
And now Campbelltown have got 10 minutes to respond. And here they are with Maury on the attack. Well defended by Nicola there.
Just on your earlier question as well, Matthew Centofanti started 7 games so far this season. Only 2 of those have come off the bench, one of those being last week. Not last week, sorry. Now Battistella again, trying to chase it down, maybe a little bit too heavy on that touch. Matthew Centofanti. They're ready to take the goal kick. Just 7 minutes remaining. Campbelltown City got a bit of work to try and get back into this before half time.
You can see him playing with a sense of urgency, quick restarts, trying to get that ball back in play, trying to catch this well organised and set up United defence out before they can get themselves in order.
Lisi. It's all right. Tries to get it into the area for Campbelltown City, but now it's Adelaide United trying to break on the counter. Luka Blazovic. Busasa. Can't keep that in. It will be another goal. Throw in for the away side.
Campbelltown did well to get numbers behind the ball there and stop what was potentially a dangerous counter-attack for United, who have looked threatening on the counter. They've got some pace up top and out wide. It's just causing Campbelltown some issues from time to time.
I just watched the goal back on my phone on slow motion, and it's hard to really pick if it came off the head of, I think it was Pishkaneri or Hassan. Not Hassan, Montashami, sorry. So one of those two, but it's very, very close. I will keep an eye on that half time so we can come back in that second half and find out exactly. But it's hard sometimes from our angle, especially from our distance, to try and see it in the moment. But the Reds, doesn't matter though, it's in the back of the net. It's the Reds again pushing forward. Can they try and get a second before half time? It's Malawal Nicola. Sends it into the area. Batistella with a foot to it, but sent to Fanti.
Well, it was a crucial stop there. He got his hand to it, but I think if Batistella got a touch on it, he was ahead of the keeper there. United would have been 2-0 up, so just out of his reach, unfortunately, and well held by the Campbelltown shot stopper. Again, United looking very dangerous on this right-hand side.
Four minutes still to go before half time. Still plenty of opportunities for both sides to try and get another goal. It's Busasa. The Reds are trying to make it their own. Now it's on the other end to Marino. Can they really break here? Marino tries to cross it over to Karachi. He's got to work hard to get on the end of it, but it's gone out for a goal kick.
Well, you can see what Marino was thinking there. It's just probably a little bit too difficult a ball to play, and Karachi just a little bit too far back to get there.
Well, in this weather, if you're out on the grounds and watching at the moment, you obviously love the game. So if you love the game, why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sport, teaching, psychology, social work, and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. A great location for their new city campus as well, right near the riverbank. Walking distance from Adelaide Oval. And now the Reds, can they get here to produce another goal? Busasa. In the end, nothing too threatening. For Fanti.
You've just got to be careful here, Campbelltown, that they don't drop off too much before half time. United looking threatening, and if they added a second now, it would be a huge goal heading into the break.
Oh, Nicola does well to get in the way. Got a couple to get through. Very narrow passage, but does well. Malawal Nicola into the area, but in the end, the final touch, it's gone out for a goal kick. And Ali Montashami coming off second best there.
Well, Nicola did fantastically well there. He was tested out early in this half. Maury looking threatening on the left-hand side, but the young players responded really well and not only defended well, winning that ball in his own half, but he's been involved in quite a few attacking moments as well on this right-hand side, which is where the goal came from too. So a great response by the young fullback in the back half of this first period.
All right. Marino. Skinner, who may have been the one that got on their head for the own goal. Now from a nice distance, I was going to say where it was there, I thought it was a similar distance to where James Karachi scored that cracker last week.
He grabbed the ball straight away, so
yeah.
He's definitely keen to have another crack.
One goal of the week, Coles Junior voucher, which I handed to his president Donnelly and Bruno prior to the kickoff of this match, but he may try and score himself another. It looks like he's definitely going to try go for it. James Karachi. He scored one goal so far this season, his debut goal. It's Karachi. He definitely goes for off the crossbar. It's still rattling. James Karachi definitely trying to replicate what he did last week, and it was a great effort as well.
Yeah, well, the goalkeeper was beaten there and saved by the frame of the goal. So great strike from distance.
Well, if he keeps doing it like that, I'm sure he's going to be the first choice to take any set piece from that distance. He's definitely fighting his own cause there to try and be on the end of everyone now. I'm sure he's watched that back so many times now that he's got it ingrained into his mind. I know his cousin Alessia Karachi's definitely watched it a few hundred times. Another commentator. Now we're in the additional time at the moment. 2 minutes have passed.
Yellow card there for O'Neill for a foul on Pictionary. Important that United boys stay switched on here from this set piece and don't concede a goal heading into half-time. On the flip side, it's exactly what Campbelltown would be hoping for. Perfect time to score. And in these conditions, a dangerous ball into the box will help with that.
And it is that man, James Karachi, once again. Looking to send it in to the head of Leon Bruno. And it's half-time down here, Jeps Cross, Service Fem Stadium. Adelaide United go into the half-time break, 1-0 up, thanks to a great cross in from Alex Ballestella. He got the final touch in his half. And what a first half of football, Adrian. Would you a quick wrap-up of what you made of that first 45 from both sides?
Yeah, well, although there weren't too many what I would call clear-cut chances, both teams had moments and periods during that first half where they were able to control possession of the ball, and United certainly looked threatening on the counter-attack, especially on this right-hand side, releasing Battistella, and some good driving runs from their fullbacks into midfield as well caused Campbelltown some problems. And I think Campbelltown looked better when they looked to play through the lines and get their midfielders on the ball, skip a line, bounce back, face forward, and then play from there. Occasionally they were looking for that long straight ball in behind and into the wind. That was challenging. So a very competitive first half from both teams, and be interesting to see how they go, with the wind in the second half, Campbelltown.
Brilliant. Well, don't go anywhere. We're back on the second, back very soon.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
What I'm excited about the most, how we can come together, learn about everybody, because we're not the same, but we're somehow the same.
The community came to government to express their concerns about young people. It is our role to listen and it's our role to act.
There's so many kids wanting to play the game from all walks of life.
African Youth Program was established to help Africans with sport, cultural identity, mentorship.
Having a program that's going to target the African children, given it's their sport of choice, presents a huge opportunity to link participation in football with education, which is a perfect thing.
I think the African Youth Program will be a very inclusive program with different teams, different schools coming to play with us.
It's like a very big opportunity to expand skills, knowledge, and in different areas of life.
Most of the kids will grow from this program to be able to become valuable, positive contributors in our society.
A voice to be spoken with and not being scared to show your skills.
This empowerment program has many different aspects to it, and of course sport is one of those, but it's actually really about finding your place in the world.
I think everybody's pushing in the one direction to make sure that we can make a real difference.
It's not just a game, it's a very passionate sport that millions of people around the world love to play. That's what football is.
puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
It's deemed as an Italian club. That's a bit fictitious. They called it Salisbury Internationale because that's what it was. It was full of internationals from all walks of life, and it continues to be that. Obviously we had an Italian background, right, but throughout the 50 years, it's been a big dynamics, and it's still changing, so it's great.
I think it's an exciting opportunity. Obviously the new State League 2 system, got the North and South, and I think the final series is definitely something that we want to be a part of and want to be involved in, so it's definitely an exciting opportunity.
Yeah, when I seen State League 2 North, I was all over it. I don't want to travel at all, so I was all about it. Wife was all about it.
Always been a northern boy. I'm 30 seconds down the road. Played for this club for 4 years a while ago, and it's just my family as well, been here as well, so it means a lot.
Everyone around the club's been so welcoming. All the people on the committee and around the club were so nice from day one, and same with the players. Got some nice experienced players out here who are really nice and welcoming to some of our younger players, so that's been really nice to have.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
For Scamitzi against Ulash. Still trying to win against Scamitzi. Oh, and a save with the legs from Delangus. A space to run into. Amanda has one in the centre. Does reach him. Needs to find the angle for the hit. And it's a good save by Woodlands. Taking it out for a corner.
Even better save this one than the previous one.
Stem as well.
Yeah. It's hard to.
Oh, Cinderella, what a save! He puts a fist behind it and sends it for a corner.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Welcome back. Service FM Stadium, the home of football. South Australia, second half football. Not too far away down here between Adelaide United and Campbelltown City. Adelaide United going to the break as the lead up so far with a goal that's been put down by the referee, Regis Quebec, as a goal from Alex Batistella from the cross, but still decided if it was off the head of Campbelltown City defender. Canary. But it doesn't matter. Adelaide United are in front. 1-0 heading into the second half. Looks to be an unchanged lineup for both these two sides heading out of the half-time break. It will be the Reds kicking things off, and we're underway with the second half. Frank Bisasa playing it back. The Reds in their red strip, kicking to the left of your screens here this afternoon. Matchday commentator Johnny Keko alongside Adrian Stenter. Big second half, Adrian. No changes for either side, so the coach is happy with things, how they stand at the moment.
Yeah, the only change I can see is Campbelltown switching their wingers, with Murray now playing on the right and Malisi on the left there. So otherwise, unchanged lineups for both sides. Still all to play for in the second half.
There's so much still to play for, that's right. Bisasa trying to make that run through. Trying to get around Leon Bruno. It's in the area, and Centofanti falls in to the back of the net as it creeps in. Adelaide United get their second in moments into the second half. And Centofanti won't be happy with that in the end. Adrian Stenter, what a way to kick things off for Adelaide United.
Well, that's a passing practice that United, I know, do a lot of, and from the back, able to get their midfielders on the ball, facing forward, little ball around the corner, and then out wide to Nicola, who put in a fantastic cross. Really difficult to defend for both the centre-back sliding in there and the keeper coming out, and it's an own goal and 2-0.
Well, Centofanti did get the touch on it, but just crept its way in over the line. And they won't be happy with the way things kicked off here in the opening minute of this second half. Now, it's a lot more work now to do for Campbelltown City to get back into this. And it's Piscaneri, puts one, and Tess Ngun goals. Bisasa from the other end. This game could get a little bit more interesting now. So rain has calmed down in the second half. Hugo Ng.
It's an exciting start to the second half with chances at both ends. And just a little bit casual there from O'Neill in his own box and gave the ball away. Much like the first half, I think Piscaneri would have liked that again because he hit it straight at the keeper.
Well, now City back at that now. A couple of errors. Murray tries to pass it through nicely to Marino. Marino first touch, and Ng puts it out for a corner. And well, Campbelltown City aren't going to give up. There's no reason to yet. There's 2-0 scoreline still reachable.
United causing themselves all sorts of problems there. It's some questionable passing and decision making at the back.
Karachi with the corner, whips it in. Leon Bruno. Nice header over. Oh. Deal with it well. Otherwise, Nicola. Out for a throw.
Good composure there from Kasumovic just to head back to his keeper. And after an explosive start from both teams, I think they just need to settle here, the United boys, with a 2-0 lead, and just spend some time in possession. Campbelltown will still be looking to play with a real sense of urgency to see if they can find a goal to get themselves back into this contest.
And sent it to the area again.
Just made for a handball there.
This one. O'Neill. Can't quite get around all right. This will be a throw for Campbelltown City.
See Elvis Markov on the far side just giving some instructions to his centre backs.
Well, he's come in facing Ayrton for the time being, but Paul Venice has been announced earlier in the week as Adelaide United's new coach for the upcoming season. All right, as well. Gets it back to centre Fanti. Think quick. Karachi over to Maury. Maury's got some space in front of him. Can he try and produce something here? But in the end, very well defended by Vinko Stanisic.
Again, the United backline just stopped and expected the flag to go up for offside. And it was a tight call. Very close. The assistant referee, Judge Murray, to be onside and allow play to continue, and Campbelltown just building some momentum here and putting the United goal under pressure.
Karachi again, sends it in. Just sitting around the grounds update as well. Adelaide City currently up 5-1 over Para Hills.
The result that probably moves Para Hills to the foot of the table.
Well, and then as it stands as well with Raiders currently Millwall with Croydon. Bottom three are all on exactly 16 points. But due to goal difference, Mowbray sit out of that bottom two. Maury, a lot of space for himself. Unselfishly tries to cross it in, but it's dealt with. Simovic. On the other end, Sasa calling for the ball. Marty.
They'll be disappointed with that, Campbelltown, because a really strong box entry there, and whether it was no run or a poor ball, just couldn't find someone in the 18-yard box to finish off. It was a really dangerous moment for them.
Maury. All right. Another corner once again for Campbelltown City. And the man himself, James Karachi, ready to take the corner. Can he try and make something out of this one? Placed it essentially last time. Finds Maury. New throw for the away side, Campbelltown City. Goal all right. To the head of Elsie. And that touch. It's the greatest. We taken. Full-time wasted from Campbelltown City. 53 minutes gone so far. The Reds hold the lead. 2-0 over Campbelltown. take a few steps back to collect the ball.
With this win, those long balls are going to carry to the goalkeeper. So I feel Campbelltown needs to find a way to keep the ball on the deck where they can and play through the lines a bit more.
Maury puts up a good fight. Joel all right. Bit of relief from the weather at the moment. Rain's clear, but the wind's high. Marino. Kelsey. Well, Campbelltown are really eager to try and get back into this game, but still a little bit more work to do, Adrian.
Yeah, they've just got to find a way to unlock this United defence, and like I said, it's not working for them as little combinations in tight. Their midfielders are happy to rotate positions and find different ways to get on the ball facing forward. And they've had a couple of really quality moments in this second half, so they're just not being able to find the back of the net yet.
Maury. Marino does well. Find himself in space, across the face of goal. Will go out to the other side for a throw.
Just an interesting choice of delivery there from Marino. Found himself in a fantastic position and really just smashed the ball across the box there. So would have been a difficult chance for anyone to finish.
Just a bit of stoppage at the moment.
Musasa down on the ground. Back up and looks okay to continue. Is it a free kick or a drop ball?
Drop ball it is.
Throw in.
Throw in the end.
Neither.
Both wrong. And there will be some substitutions, I believe, coming on by the looks of it, as Daniel Mullins about to make a couple of changes. Always keeps us busy up here in the commentary box with the notes and the like, trying to see who is coming on and who's coming off.
So James Boffer is one player that they're looking to introduce.
So maybe Nicholas Graves, I think, the second. I think they are the two that will be coming on. Campbelltown City. Sinovic. Son. Marty does well to come out. He's disappointed with how things have gone so far in his opening 58 minutes here at Jeps Cross. He's been able to hold on to a clean sheet against the Reds. Never really let one through in what was a 2-1 win. Positive result. So probably hoping to come into this game with a bit of scenario in terms of conceding goals, and there we'll have it. Those two substitutions coming on Campbelltown City. And it's Karachi and also Pishkaneri both coming off.
Graves looks like he's moving on to the wing there, and Malisi coming inside with Bofford joining the other Pishkaneri in midfield. No structural changes for Campbelltown, but some positional moves made by Coach Mullen.
Ball control all right. completely given away to Adelaide United.
We look to be preparing a sub or two of their own. See United just hold on to a spell of possession here if they can. Weather the initial storm after scoring. Campbelltown have thrown out. See if they can get control of this game back.
Interesting to see who they do bring on. The youngsters sitting on the bench. Played in their reserve side.
Good moment for a long ball there because Elsie had jumped into midfield to pick up one of United's dropping 9s or 10s, and United found themselves with 3 one-on-ones in their attacking third there. So Campbelltown defended it well.
This could be a big opportunity for Campbelltown, and great save in the end.
I think it's a red card though. He's handled that ball outside the box.
He has, yes, you're right. It is a red card in the end. He's prevented the goal at least in that sense, but Hugo, unfortunate, very disappointed with the way it's ended. And you can just see the disappointment in his face. But the Reds now, that change at the bench is definitely going to change from what they were initially intending to do with Elvis Markov. And Hugo is going to be calling it a day with that red card. And Adelaide United now reduced to 10 men in the final half an hour of this game.
Big opportunity for Campbelltown, both with United being reduced to 10 men, but also they've got a dangerous free kick here right on the edge of the box. And we spoke a lot about the conditions to start today's game, and unfortunately for the young keeper, just misjudged that long ball, and the wind took it, and the bounce went over his head. So split-second decision. He's used his hands to keep it out of the back of the net, and like you said, he saved his team from conceding there, but unfortunately his afternoon is done.
Oh, it's starting to get a little bit heated now as well. As tensions rise. Regis Quefalek, the referee, just really needs to calm things down. Looks like Frank Busasa was in there as well. He's got to be careful. He's been in these moments before where he's also received a red card. But we don't want to see that again in this instance. For the sake of the Reds. Well, they will need to get that sub at some point to bring on the goalkeeper. So they were obviously looking to make a change, Adelaide United, in the coming moments, but now obviously Adrian will have to rethink his moves.
Yeah, I think he'll still potentially keep his similar sort of moves in mind, but now, yeah, one of those subs has been used up by the incoming goalkeeper, and he's going to have to remove someone from the field of play.
It looks like one of those, Jerome as well, coming on, I believe, Jerome Scarfo.
Lara Sesko obviously coming on into goal, so we'll see 2 United players leave. There's still a bit of push and shove out there on the edge of the box, so I don't know what they're fighting over. Nicola's coming off. Probably not surprising considering he's making his way back from a short spell out with injury, and looks like Frank Busasa is the other one that's had his number called for today.
Well, there it is. And there's Jerome Scarfo coming on as well to make his debut. His NPL debut for Adelaide United. Replacing Busasa, and also Nicola has come off for incoming goalkeeper as well for Adelaide United. Forced change.
So they'll probably go from 2 up top to 1 up top, and then need a replacement right back obviously there for coming off. But for now, they've got to deal with this dangerous free kick on the edge of the box, and it looks like Josh Murray's going to take it.
Well, dangerous ball on the edge of the area. I'm sure James Karachi would have loved to be on the end of this, but now it's Murray's opportunity. He's got 2 goals so far this season, looking to get his 3rd. Dangerous positioning. Murray off the crossbar! My goodness. And it's dealt with very quickly by the Reds out of any danger. So, in the end, what the young Hugo did has prevented his side from going 2-1 down. He's still holding on to a clean sheet. So, despite the red card, never say it's the right decision, but in the end, it's fallen in their favour. Adelaide United for the time being with 25 minutes still to go. This game's going to get a lot heated now. Well, the yellow card dished out.
Yeah, there's a foul on Marino there, and the referee called the foul, so no need to then go in for the afters from either side. Just put the ball down and get on with the game, especially if you're Campbelltown. You don't really want these stoppages to break up the momentum you potentially be able to create with the extra man now. So get the ball on the deck, get the game going again, see if you can put this United team under pressure.
Well, Campbelltown with the advantage now with 11 men on the park. And squad.
The referee's just calling over both captains and just having a word, trying to call for calm and see if we can get this game on. There's a bit of gamesmanship going on out there as well. One team's trying to waste a bit of time, another team desperate to get back into the match. So we'll see who this favours. It's certainly been very stop-start for the last 5 minutes.
Sent into the area. It's gone out for a goal kick.
Fantastic delivery there from Kishinev. It was a really dangerous ball into the box. And once again, Campbelltown just couldn't get anyone on the end of it. Having said that, they're a bit unlucky. They've hit the crossbar twice, both from free kicks, once in the first half and again in the second half. So United just living a little dangerously at the moment. And be interesting to see what they can do just to get a little bit of momentum back in this game.
Still all right.
For Campbelltown, their challenge will be how they can make the most of this numerical advantage. We see so often in football, it's not that easy to play against 10 men. You've still got to work really hard to create those opportunities. Very aggressive setup here on the restart from Campbelltown.
Graves. Now it's Scarpo. Not Scarpo, sorry. Puts it through and then Centofanti on the end of it. Campbelltown City now. Only got just over 20 minutes still to get back into this game. A lot of work still to be done. But the weather's kind of held up now. Slightly better conditions. With the rain held off. And look like we're probably in for a bit more of a drier second half.
The two subs battling it out there on the far side with Scarfo at right back, going up against Graves, left wing.
Elsie. All right, making a run through. Great first touch to Maury. Can Maury do something? And brilliant defending. And the Reds managed to get it out of all the danger that it was looking to be. But Maury again gives it a second chance in. Oh, great. Little dive there in the end from the young goalkeeper.
It was a great take, a short pair of hands there, but United just spending too long on the ball trying to come out of defence there. Fantastic slide tackle by Kasumovic in the box to deny Maury, where he really committed to that early and made sure he won the ball cleanly. So not for the first time. Big tackle by Kasumovic in the back line.
got a sun coming out here in Jeps Cross. First time we've seen it, almost forgot we had a sun. With the amount of rain over the last 48 hours. Murray, offside. Well, more games of football still to be played in this round of 19, round 19. One of those on Monday night, FK Belgrade, Adelaide Comets. Oh. Another card to be handed out here to Joel Laura on that challenge.
It was a great touch by Hassan. Just beat all right there and probably felt like he needed to foul, otherwise the winger was away.
Few cards being handed out in today's game. Been a bit of heat as well between these two. Obviously the 3 points, very important to both these two sides. With finals many weeks away. Elsie. Oh, off the ball. This is not going to be great for Elsie.
I think he's going to go as well.
Motashami there in the end has been pulled down. A hand around the neck from Jordan Elsie.
He wasn't too happy because I think the boot was left in a little bit late there and he copped one on the ankle.
Yeah, I reckon definitely going to be a card here. Straight red, and I didn't expect any less to Jordan Elsie. Sent off. Now both teams reduced to 10 men. And, well, wasn't thinking too straight there, was he, Jordan Elsie, in that challenge?
No, it was an unfortunate reaction. I saw what happened and he did cop some studs to the ankle there, and a little bit of a late challenge there from Motashami, but you can't really react in that way, and unfortunately left the referee with no other decision to make.
And just copping it from some of the fans as well on his way out down the tunnel. Jordan Elsie just giving a smile on the way out. Definitely said only moments ago that there was a lot of heat in this game. You can see it starting to erupt a little bit, the volcano of this fixture.
Well, we've seen enough action in the last 25 minutes for an entire 90-minute match. We saw the early goal from United straight after half-time to put them 2-0 up, and then quite a few opportunities that Campbelltown were able to fashion inside the box. 2 red cards. The crossbar's been hit for a second time. It's all happening. And we've still got the best part of 20 minutes to go.
And Motashami still down on the ground at the moment, just getting treated as we speak. Will be good to play on, but, well.
He's picked up a yellow card as well for his late challenge. And it is a Campbelltown free kick, I think.
Well, in what has been a very cold day, we're keeping warm with all the heat that's happening on the field of play.
So what happens with Campbelltown now? Do they go to a back 3? Looks like they're still keeping 3 players high.
Well, now, Daniel Mullins really had to think on his feet today with this big challenge now. Down to 20 men on the park.
Yeah, it looks like a back 3 with potentially Boffa dropping in between Allright and Maricic. Or maybe they've kept it the same.
It's Graves.
Another strong challenge there.
I don't know about you, Adrian, but I feel there's going to be another fiery moment still to come in this game. Just got that feeling about it. Hopefully not another red card, but it kind of got that feel that things could erupt if just something happens, even at the tiny end of things.
There's plenty of time still to go, and it is only 2-0, so if Campbelltown can find a way to score a goal here.
It's Malisi. They can definitely come back in. You're right, Adrian. Still that big chance. Scarfo.
Another substitution being prepared for United.
Campbelltown not looking to make another one just yet either.
Looks like Cameron Harris coming on for Vinko Stanisic.
Minutes only remaining here is at Jep's Cross. Both teams now fighting with 10 men aside. All right, Boffa and Campbelltown find their way through and creep back into this game on that One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. And the ball leaping over has gone out for a goal kick.
If they're going to play those long forward balls, Campbelltown, they need to play them from much deeper because that wind is just going to carry it over the touchline at the end there. So again, like to see them lower their eyes and look to play through the lines where they can.
Paddy O'Neill comes in for the second time. Did look like it may have come off Malisi, but will be a throw for Campbelltown City. James Boffa hanging out the back. Campbelltown try and push forward. Still plenty of time to get back in this. Anthony Pishkaneri back to Boffa. Boffa probably was looking to get it to Malisi, but the cross in wasn't really the best of touches in the end. Boffa. Long searching ball for Graves. Gets on the end of it. And it will be a corner with a deflection.
Credit to Graves there because that ball looked like it was going out. And he managed to chase it down and win his side a corner. So we'll see if Campbelltown can create a chance here off of this set piece.
Deflection looked like it came off of Jerome Scarfo. This corner is whipped in. Still alive, and it's finding its way into the net. And it's in. 2-1 for Campbelltown City. A slight relief for Daniel Mullen's men from the corner. Managed to find themselves back into this game. And this game is never going to end with the ups and downs and everything that's going on, Adrian.
Well, the linesman was taking a good hard look at that because I think it was Marino on the goal line who might have, well, certainly the United players are saying he was in an offside position, but I'm not sure he actually touched the ball. So the linesman stood there for a very long time. I was watching him and made the decision that the goal was fine to stand, and it's game on now. And one would think with all the stoppages we've had in this second half, there's going to be a little bit of extra time as well. So,
well, this game is starting to fire up. Get the kettle going because you want a tea to watch the rest of this. Soothing ending to a football match. Well, not soothing. If you're not an Adelaide United fan, you'll be stressing at the moment.
I might need something stronger than tea.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. You might need 2 tea bags of a English breakfast or maybe just a couple of shots of coffee because there's a lot happening down here. Well, definitely won't be any chamomile being had because that's too relaxing for this game of football. Slaris just go take the goal kick as that rain did probably bring a commentator's curse on that rain as well. did say it does look like no more rain to come, but can't quite predict this, can you? This weather. Offside for Campbelltown. Just 10 minutes remaining to go in this second half football, or this full game of football as well, with these two teams coming into this game. Couldn't quite tell and couldn't quite say Adelaide United weren't going to win this, because you never know with this young squad. Hard to predict. Another card to be dished out again. It's Leon Bruno.
Looks like Liam Stam is being ready to come on as well for United. Could be their final opportunity to make a sub this half. Before that, Campbelltown are making a change.
Well, it's Murray's day done. Yakubi replacing him. Still, Adelaide waiting for that moment to bring on their last and their next substitution as well. And just in that early goal as well for Adelaide United in that first half, we thought it came off the head of the defender, but it does look like the referee has put down Alex Ballestella as the scorer from that free kick, from the cross in, sorry. So,
I'm not sure about that. He definitely created the goal.
Yes, it wasn't going on target, so I think it was Pishkaneri it came off the head of, and he pushed it onto target to get into the back of the net. So, be interesting to see if it does change, but as it stands,
not surprisingly, given the scoreline and the sense of urgency that this game has on it, and both red cards as well. Both teams have just lost a little bit of structure at the moment, and the game's been played in quite a haphazard, transitional manner. And a penalty.
And a penalty for Campbelltown City. Well, things have changed from one end to another. We've had 3 goals, goalkeeper sent off, second red card for Campbelltown City, and now a penalty to level things up. Probably wouldn't have predicted this scenario heading into this game. The way things have driven us to this moment. It's Marino. Mark Marino, I believe, stepping up for this. Let's level things out. Campbelltown City. And he sends it in to the back of the net, and it's Mark Marino to score the second goal for Campbelltown City, and they've leveled things up. 2 goals today, and it's Campbelltown City are now back into this game, and anything can happen. Adrian.
Well, it was the substitute Graves that made a driving run into the box and went one way, forced the foul from, I think it was Scarfo from first look, and he just dived in and unfortunately clipped Graves' legs, and that's bread and butter for Mark Marino as well. Able to slam that ball home from the penalty spot, and it's probably good news for all the teams that are around both of these sides in the table as well. They're going to potentially take 2 points off of each other.
And now the Reds really eager to get back into this game. They had it. They thought comfortably, but 2-0 scoreline in football is a dangerous one. And the Reds have shown that. As now they've got a lot of work to do to get these 3 points back into their hands. With only 6 minutes remaining down here at Jepp's Cross. As that rain pelts down. Sun shower rather as well, with that sun coming through. not only is it raining in water form, but it's also raining in goals and moments in this game.
This change is going to be made now.
They're calling for it, and it will be now after just over 5 minutes, I believe. It's been waiting there on the sidelines to come on. It's Liam Stam. And it's Ali Motashami who is calling it a day, involved in that moment. They got Jordan Elsey sent off.
Yeah, straight swap there, so Liam Stam moving into an attacking position.
And an interesting result to run the ground as well. Around similar time into their fixture. Croydon are up 2-1 over Raiders, which means Metro Stars have a lot of work to do tonight. They've got to win. And now it's a shot. Oh my goodness! LA United get back into this game. And what a cracking goal from Bailey O'Neill. Wowee. LA United have finally made their way back into it after moments of conceding with the equaliser.
Well, that was a cracking goal. We were in perfect position right behind it to see it. And it's not the first time today that Bailey O'Neill has made one of those inverted runs, a really strong driving run inside from left back into midfield. And the Campbelltown defenders just backed off of him and gave him enough time and space to hit that absolute thunderbolt into the top corner. And unfortunately for Matthew Senefanti, I don't think there's a lot he could have done for any of the 3 goals he's conceded today. And that's a goal that's worthy of winning a match, but we'll see what happens with probably about 10 minutes to go.
Well, it's the captain that's come in and done the hard yards there in that one. And that's a great goal from Bailey O'Neill.
Another set piece for United here to defend, and the action's just not stopping here. It's not enough time for us to catch our breath.
No. That tea or coffee is a great idea for after this game, I think. Maybe we need the tea, the chamomile tea, to calm us down. And now the Reds got to work hard in defence now to try and prevent getting another equaliser from Campbelltown City. It will be a corner. Looks like that the wind is going heavily in favour of Campbelltown City's end, scoring end. So from this corner, could easily help it to swing it into a great positioning.
Just overhit it, unfortunately. That's how the first goal came about. It was a corner from that side of the pitch and a dangerous ball into the 6-yard box. Campbelltown were able to make the most of it. So right idea there from Piscineri, just got the execution a little bit off. A lot of young players out there for United as well. We'll see who's able to stand up and show some leadership and steady the ship and see if they can bring home these 3 points for the Reds.
Jesco does well in the end. Goalkeeper, young goalkeeper as well. Adelaide United and goalkeeping ranks have a lot of great ones in line as well. So for him to get his opportunity here today as a young goalkeeper, we'll try and make the most of it. But next week, obviously, with a red card, be out for the next fixture.
That's just absolutely fantastic from Kasumovic there.
And here's the opportunity for the Reds to try and put a nail in the coffin. Oh, and Senefanti with a great save. Out for a corner. And it was Battistella as well. Knows how to get on the scoreline.
If you get a chance to watch this game back, go to the 88th minute and have a look at Fazo Kasumovic just there. Fantastic. Initially under pressure and then with that little ball through the middle for a young centre-back to be able to do that against a quality team. Really impressive to see.
Was Luka Blazovic getting ready to take that corner. But Estella's there with him. It's taking short. Only 30 seconds remaining, plus any additional time. Read well by Campbelltown. So it'll be at least, I reckon, 3 or 4 minutes with the goals, the penalty, the two red cards, and all the substitutions. Well, actually, I would say it'd even be closer to 5 or 6, considering all that. Now it's Graves on the other end, trying to find a way through. It'll be a throw in. If you love the game, why not study it? Flinders University now offers, well, after this I'll continue that read. Or might as well continue it now. No, we'll keep this going. Boffa working hard to chase it up. And we'll be back to centre farm tee. All right. Over to Leon Bruno. They thought they were going to get a point out of this only 5 minutes ago. Now they've got a bit of work to do to still try and steal that point back from the Reds. It's Graves. And well done there from Scarfo.
Well, really brave challenge because gave away a penalty earlier in the half. But stuck to his convictions there and won the ball back well.
He's a very young player as well, so composed himself well in that moment. If you love the game, why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sport, psychology, social work and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. REA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. And with these damaging winds that have happened over the last 48 hours, you surely want to be insured by them. But with some of the flying balls we've had into the car park, you definitely want to have your car insured by REA.
The referee's discretion now about how long he decides to play. You'd think it, like you said, a good 4 or 5 minutes. Maybe enough time for Campbelltown to fashion another 1, maybe 2 really good chances to try and get an equaliser here. Or Will United on the counter here.
Can they do something? Sasan. Batistella. Got Blazovic trying to create an opportunity for him as well, and it goes for himself. And it's Batistella, makes it 4-2. In the dying moments, Adelaide United put the final nail in the coffin and have pretty much sealed themselves 3 points.
Well, you can argue whether the first goal was his, but there's no arguing about that one. And to be fair, he's deserved that today because he's been a constant threat. His pace has caused Campbelltown some problems. This time finding himself in a more central position and able to work out his way back onto his right foot and rifle home a shot in the near post out of the reach of Matthew Senafani.
Well, now that puts Adelaide United in 3rd place. But with Croydon's current 3-1 lead over Raiders, they are now 4 points behind Croydon, who currently sit 2nd. They're 1 point clear above Adelaide City and FK Belgrade on 30 points apiece. So after Monday night, they could stay either in 3rd or drop down to 4th, depending on how FK Belgrade go against Adelaide Comets. But you'd say Elvis Markov would be very happy with this performance now in the end. Adrian, as a Adelaide United assistant coach as well, you'd think that they'll be pretty happy with the way the boys have, well, as a young squad, been able to really hold on to this game and find a way back into it.
Yeah, absolutely they would be, as they need to defend this set piece.
They try hard, still alive though, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
Especially when you consider coming into the game, these two teams are only separated by a point, so it's a massive result for either side, really, depending on who was able to get the points today. It's just giving United a little 4-point gap between themselves and Campbelltown now. And
it's Bailey O'Neill. There's a bit of confidence going forward. The Reds now a little spring in their step. 2-goal lead. 3 points almost secured. Went down to 10 men. You thought it was almost done for the Reds once Campbelltown got that equaliser. But now they're both level with 10 men apiece. Scoreline's quickly gone in favour with a mature Adelaide United side, despite the age, have done well to compose themselves.
A couple of big moments in this second half, some real turning points. And
well, could there be another turning point here? Can Campbelltown find another goal back in? Maybe a little bit too late to try and change the scoreline, or the final result, but could change the scoreline. But no need to worry about that now, because we're about to enter the 97th minute of play. Say referee Regis Quefalek wouldn't have too much left on the clock, but time will tell. It's Batistella on the other end. Could he try and make another one here to just really put that final result to bed? But it won't be needed right now because it will be a corner. Could make this 5-2, which would be great for their goal difference as well, Adelaide United.
Well, his pace has worried Campbelltown all day, and even their turn, you could see Liam Bruno wanted to grab onto his shirt and knew he had to let go because he was already on a yellow card. And now they've got this corner and they should be able to take some valuable time off the clock.
Still no sign that the end is near. Regis hasn't looked at his clock just yet. But now it's Adelaide United again. Batistella. Can he try and do something here? It's Luka Placevic. That one's gone out into the car park again. Don't forget REA, great supporters of Football South Australia. And great insurance as well on your car or house. And that One World LED and Sportal scoreboard 4-2 for Adelaide United.
Now into the 7th minute of extra time, so
could we enter 100 minutes of football?
Referee has checked his watch a couple of times.
It's O'Neill makes a run through. He's got Hassan in front of him as well. Boffa trying to put some pressure. It's a throw in.
As we said before, lots of talking points in this match. The 2 red cards, some fantastic goals, a penalty. It's had everything.
A lot of fire, a lot of heat for a cold day. Scarfo. Over to O'Neill. Tries to control it. O'Neill. Hassan. Got to get it around all right. O'Neill. And gives away the foul. Free kick for Campbelltown City. No time wasted. It's Leon Bruno now. Over to Graves. Can they do something? Campbelltown City, moments still to go. Oh, very well done there from Jerome Scarfo to get it back for the Reds. Now, this game doesn't feel like there's going to be a moment up until the final whistle's blown, but when that happens, we don't know. And we'll be left out for the goal kick.
Really well done by Kasumovic there again. And also Scarfo too, again. Interesting to see how players react to difficult moments in matches, and after giving that penalty away, he's made a couple of crucial tackles in one-on-one situations and shown a lot of confidence in his ability. So great to see a player respond like that.
Especially in his NPL senior debut as well. And that'll be something I'm sure Elvis Markov will make note of as well after watching him in his debut match off the bench. Hassan. O'Neill We're only 20 seconds away or so from that 100 minutes of play. Hassan does well to get inside the area. Looks at the referee for a penalty.
Well, that looked like it could have been a penalty, but the referee waved it away, and certainly Hassan thought it was a penalty. I'd like to see that on the replay.
Well, we are 10 minutes of additional time entered. I should have doubled my answer of 5 when I thought that was the amount given, but there was a lot of stoppage of play throughout today's game, especially in that second half. It's a great ball through here. Can they do something? Get one back. Oh, good save there from Adelaide United. The young goalkeeper did well. Composed himself.
Again, another really tight call there, and the striker from Campbelltown timed his run perfectly, and fantastic save by United's keeper there to keep the score at 4-2.
Maricela. He'd love to make a 5-2, you can tell. And there it is, full time. Adelaide United take it out 4-2 over Campbelltown City. What looked like a Adelaide United game with 2-0 up. A red card for Adelaide United's goalkeeper, plus another one for Campbelltown City. Then the 2-2 draw at one point after a penalty to equalise for Campbelltown. But the Reds come back firing the young guns to make it 4-2. And a very well worth 3 points in their hands. And a place in the top 3 heading out after today's fixture. What a game of football, Adrian. What did you make of the full 90?
Yeah, well, two really contrasting halves. There was some good intensity in the first half, but not a lot of chances created and not too many talking points apart from the goal. And then the second half, right from kickoff, it just exploded, didn't it? And a lot of chances at both ends. Campbelltown managing to fight their way back into the game after conceding a second goal early in that second half. And you know, both the red cards were turning points in this match as well. And credit to the Adelaide United side for showing the maturity to be able to give away a lead and then fight their way back in front again. So a really entertaining 100 minutes.
Absolutely.
This afternoon.
We'll wrap things up here today at Jeps Cross. Thank you for joining us down at Service FM Stadium. That's it, Adelaide United. 4-2 winners over Campbelltown City. Myself, Johnny Kecko, Adrian Stenter. Thank you for joining me today, Adrian.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll enjoy the rest of your round 19 fixtures. Metro Stars could clean up the premiership tonight, but they need to win after Croydon taking out 3 points. So keep an eye on that match. That's all up from here for the area NPLSA. That's all. Myself, Johnny Kecko, and Adrian Stenter. Have a great afternoon.